Ever find yourself wondering why you're here? Like really, what your purpose is on this earth? Here's something that might help. I'm your host Starter, and you're keeping it locked with V-Tips. It's kind of tough being in your 20s, and trust me, I know, because I'm going through the process myself. As you develop from being an adolescent to an adult, expectation, priority, and responsibility increases and hits you like a freight train. All of a sudden, you have a job, expenses, bills to pay, maybe even someone to take care of. The dreams you may have had as a kid, like going pro, becoming an artist, or heck, even a doctor, all gets thrown out the window as the weight of reality sets in. Now you gotta feel like you have to focus on what's in front of you, like your bills, expenses, and your job, as opposed to what may be ahead of you, like your dreams. But you already threw your dreams out the window, didn't you? So now what? In this segment, we're gonna do a quote and review, where I read a quote and we review it. Simple enough, right? This quote comes from the memoir of Nike's founder, Phil Knight. I tell men and women in their mid-20s not to settle for a job or a profession or even a career. Seek a calling. Even if you don't know what that means, seek it. If you're following your calling, the fatigue will be easier to bear. The disappointments will be fuel. The highs will be like nothing you've ever felt. Phil Knight. Pretty deep stuff, right? But not really. Everyone knows the feeling of winning at something. Whether it's a video game, sport, you name it, you felt it. It feels good to be victorious at something because it validates all the trial and tribulations that you endured to win. Now be honest, when you finish your day, say you finished a day at work, do you feel like you won or do you feel defeated? If you feel defeated, it's probably because you're not doing what you truly desire. The quote by Phil Knight talks about not settling for a career, but instead seeking a calling. Now that doesn't mean quit your job to follow your dreams, but it does mean make time for the things that you love. When your passion outweighs your job and can support you without having to work, it's now time to throw in the towel and start focusing on your dreams. Easier said than done, but as the quote says, if you're following your calling, the fatigue will be easier to bear. The disappointments will be fuel and the highs will be like nothing you've ever felt. So respark that dream, try that new hobby, and work towards the life that you want, your purpose on this earth. That's all for today, folks. I'm Starter with V-Tips, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you enjoyed this piece, please consider following, sharing with your friends, and check out some of our other videos. I'm Starter, and you're watching V-Tips. Later.